Hey guys, this is Jeff with the iDownload blog. We're going to talk about isslfix, which is a security patch for the iPhone. I know security is sort of boring, but it is a necessary thing to talk about and discuss. Now, I'm going to show you my iPod Touch here. This is running iOS 4.3.5, and that, of course, is the latest version of Apple's firmware, and it has the security patch already installed on this firmware. So if you're running 4.3.5, you're fine up to this point, at least until something else is found out. But as you can see here in my address bar in Safari, I have the address for issl.rcurity.com. And this is a test site set up so that you can see whether or not your iPhone or your iOS device is secure. So I'm just going to go to that. You can see cannot verify server identity. Safari cannot verify the identity of this address. Would you like to continue anyway? That's a good thing. You want to see this this message when you're going to a site that can't be verified. You can see here, not trusted. So that's a very good thing. Now, the problem stems from the fact when you go to a site using an older firmware and it doesn't give you that warning. It just goes to it. Now, you can see here on my iPhone, I'm running iOS 4.3.3. It is a jailbroken device. I'm going to show you exactly what happens when I go to that same site on my iPhone running the older firmware. And it's pretty enlightening. So here's the same address here, issl.rcurity.com. Just go. Watch what happens. It loaded the site, folks. As you can see here, the site is loaded. That should not happen. That is a security vulnerability. Now, I'm no SSL certificate expert. I'm no security expert by any means, but if I understand this correctly, basically, this is a method which allows ones to sign an SSL certificate which is being viewed as valid by iOS. Using this technique, an attacker can, intercept traffic from a vulnerable iOS device that can craft an SSL certificate, and then they can capture and decrypt the traffic from applications which utilize this certificate. We're talking email, Twitter, your bank, things like that. So that's extremely, scary. So what the jailbreak community has come up with is this jailbreak tweak. It's called isslfix. It's really a patch, a security patch. And basically what this does is it fixes that vulnerability in any firmware below, iOS 4.3.5 and above 4.3.2. So all you need to do is install this patch, as I'm going to do now. It's a small installation, but it will require you to reboot your iPhone, as I'll show you here. All right, so I sped that up a little bit. Okay, now we're back at our home screen. Now, the first thing you want to do after installing isslfix is go into your settings app. And you want to go back out to the main settings page and then go down to your Safari tab. Open that up and then clear all of your history, clear your cookies, and clear your cache here. And what that's going to do is just sort of reset things so you can get a valid test when you come back here. So let's try to go to that address again, and bam. Cannot verify server identity. Now that little security vulnerability is fixed, and you're still on iOS 4.3.3, so you're not compromising your untethered jailbreak, and you're still good to go from a security standpoint. So that's very good, folks. So I recommend that you all at least check to see if your iPhone is vulnerable, and then if so, head over to Cydia. You can check out the isslfix, which is right here. And if you're a security expert, by all means, please comment below. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Or if you just have general questions, let me know what you think below. This is Jeff with iDownload Blog.